Hello everyone, today we are going to present a transformation activity step by step that could be done in a classroom using the Audio-lingual method. So this activity has the following objective: to learn to four simple sentences, for example, affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences from grammatical structures. So this activity has seven steps. First one, before the class, the teacher chooses a series of conjugated verbs in the 3 times, and then he makes a list with this verb in his notebook. This in order to do activity more fluid and to make the activity a little shorter. Taking into account that having a conjugated verbs prepared will facilitate the implementation of the activity. And also, the next step, second step or two step, the teacher makes a transformation to a negative verb that is on his list. For example, the teacher choose the verb play, and he say, I play soccer, and then he say, I don't, and then he said I don't play soccer. With the aim that the students learn to express themselves through phrases and without as many errors as possible, taking into account the audio-lingual method approach.
The next step is the student repeat following the instruction of the teacher as indicate, analyzing the structure of the sentences through the repetition and memorizing the conjugation. The fourth step is the teacher instructs students about the same change or other subject or other grammatical structure. For example, she plays soccer. With the goals of teaching a student is to discern between how to conjugate depending on the grammatical structure of the subject that they want to talk about. The fifth step is the student replies she does not play soccer, since the instruction was the conversion of sentence above by the teacher to negative or negation mood, so that the student stay focused on the first formation of phrase, which in this case is negative.
After the student's response, the teacher has also does additional transformations that the students could practice as questions or the past tense. For example, who played soccer? Luis played soccer. That is, afterthought, transformation or conversion of sentences to their negative way, and the teacher proceeds to assign or mention sentences in order for them to be converted into questions or to be conjugated in the past tense, be it perfect, imperfect, continuous, or perfect continuous. When students make mistakes in grammar or pronunciation, the teacher corrects them at once. For example, saying the correct pronunciation or well-formed grammatical structures, because it's their task to help and to correct the students who have deficiencies, to that later they can apply it correctly when they speak or they write.